What is good, America? Or if I can even call it that anymore, considering our corrupt government. But this is just another podcast coming to you from thy warehouse. And today we are here to talk about the upcoming match between Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this quality a little better. I don't know what's going on here. The Eater of Worlds versus the Dead Man at WrestleMania. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Alright. Bray Wyatt and Undertaker finally facing each other. Keep in mind, I don't have scripts for these. I do these off the top of my head. So I'm freestyling this dissection and my predictions of what is going to happen. First thoughts to come to my mind are, I think it's absolutely ridiculous how they're promoting this. How the Undertaker, I mean, it makes sense that he's not around. So all it can be is Bray Wyatt just giving promos and the Undertaker pulling some Sting shit where he's too mystical to even be around. And the only reason that bothers me is because we got the Sting storyline and we got Brock Lesnar, who doesn't show up on TV barely ever. So there's 3 different matches where only one participant from each match can even hype the match. Other superstars like Brock Lesnar and Undertaker and Sting, they're all using these promo tactics, and it's just too much. Like, you can't have all your 3 main events being built up this way. Despite the horrible booking, I'm still very excited about this match. Now, the question is, who is going to win this match? Let me tell you, Bray Wyatt needs to win this match. This should have happened last year. It shouldn't have been Brock Lesnar that beat The Undertaker. It should have been Bray Wyatt. And I'm pretty sure all of you can agree with me on that. For so many reasons. I mean, what's it gonna even mean once Bray Wyatt beat... Honestly, hold up. I can't even think of them having Undertaker lose and having 2 losses, because then they won't be able to say Brock Lesnar is the 1 in 21 anymore. They're going to have to say he's the 1 in 22, and there's another one. And they don't want that, so right off the bat, I'll tell you guys, Bray Wyatt's not going to win just because of that one stupid little thing. I know how Vince McMahon thinks. I've been watching this too obsessively for too long. I'll tell you that much. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait until WrestleMania so I can watch Bray Wyatt make his entrance in the grandest stage of them all. We're going to see more fireflies than ever. It's going to be surreal. I cannot wait for that match. I hope to God nothing catastrophic happens that keeps it from happening. But it's going to be crazy. Alright, well, here's my prediction. I think that it's gonna be a very back and forth match. It's not gonna be a very fast match. It'll probably be about 10 to 15 minutes, but it's probably gonna end with the culmination of the Sister Abigail storyline. Here's my 2 predictions. It's gonna end with Sister Abigail being exposed in some way or another, because we really haven't gotten to the bottom of that story yet. Maybe we'll see the debut of Sister Abigail, whoever that may be. It could be anybody. I mean, it just depends on who they pick. The other prediction that I could make would be that Bray Wyatt actually does go over, which should happen, because he is the smoking gun next great world heavyweight champion. And what better way than to take out the Undertaker now and then go on to use that win to face whoever is the champion after WrestleMania, and then have Bray Wyatt win the title, maybe not a month from now, but maybe 2 months from now, maybe 3 months from now, maybe SummerSlam at the latest, or maybe I really hope not, but they might wait till next WrestleMania. It's gotta happen eventually. If it doesn't happen, then I've lost all faith in the booking. Not saying a lot. That's not saying a lot at all. Trust me on that. So let's all just gather around and kumbaya and pray that Bray Wyatt beats the Undertaker, because we need to see the sheep era begin. We need to see the sheep era begin. I mean, look around. The only type of people you see in this world anymore are sheeple. There's sheeple. Bray Wyatt, when he was cutting NXT promos, the last one that he did before coming to the WWE, he said that, don't worry, you'll still be able to find me. All you got to do is look up in the sky. It was a metaphor for the Illuminati. I'll tell you that much. Sorry, I'm smoking a cigarette. Demonize me for it. I don't give a fuck. Call me a conservative. Don't care. This is not about politics, though. Even though there are politics involved in this match going in. But geez, definitely leave comments on your predictions on what you think may happen, because this is like one of the most up in the air matches that I've ever tried to ponder. I really can't see Bray Wyatt winning just because of what I've previously already mentioned, but I feel like he has to win. Like, where would Bray Wyatt go if he doesn't win? And I don't know, I can't, it's really hard for me to even speculate the last couple minutes of the match, how it may possibly end, just because it's so unpredictable. I think it may be one of the most unpredictable matches of all time. I definitely appreciate it if anybody leaves a comment regarding whether or not they agree with me on that. Okay, so Bray Wyatt. Let me tell you something. I was on the phone with my homegirl when they did the lightning bolt and they destroyed his rocking chair. And I'm not sure if this is the way that they went, but I'm pretty sure if they didn't, this is what should have happened. The rocking chair should be eliminated now. Because in the pro wrestling world, you destroy something like that, it has to at least vanish for a while. So he destroyed his rocking chair, which is part of his persona. And that makes me really wonder about all the other aspects of Bray Wyatt's gimmick. Sister Abigail, the lantern, the chair, it's all very, very trivial prop type stuff. But Sister Abigail and that whole story that has yet to be elaborated upon is definitely I think something needs to be done there for Bray Wyatt to progress. Moving on, though, the reason why Bray Wyatt is perfect to be the champion, who the fuck else? Who the fuck else? There's my argument. Roman Reigns? I mean, I got a lot of respect for Roman Reigns, honest to God, but do you really think Roman Reigns is ready for that spot? I know that he came in just a little bit before Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt is the obvious choice. This WrestleMania main event should be Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt, like flat out. And if anything, it should be Sting versus The Undertaker. Why Triple H? I'll tell you why. It's because he's a COO and he sucked his own dick. That's why. Doing the same thing as Vince McMahon did, winning the ECW championship. Here's your new ECW champion, Vince McMahon. Woo, it's the same thing. Triple H just has to put himself in all these marquee matches. It's messed up, Triple H. I see right through you, man. You're fucked up. Get the fuck out of the spotlight, man. You're in an executive role now. It's great. It's cool. We all want to see you wrestle, I guess. But why you gotta steal the Sting match? That's all I have to say about that. Let me think. Do I have much else more to say? Okay, well, not really, but Bray Wyatt, he is going to become the champion, and when he does, he's going to start possessing people, and you're going to see the culmination of the cult that they have been referencing metaphorically through the fireflies. The audience is his cult, basically. You're going to see that do a paradigm shift in where, who knows, maybe the Undertaker will become possessed by Bray Wyatt, and that'll be the big jumping off point for his ability to possess people. Because if you remember back in the day, and I've mentioned this in vlogs in the past, when they went to the Wyatt family house, what did you hear in the background? You heard obey, 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 obey. Think about it. What does that mean? That means that he was possessing people. I don't even know why I'd have to even tell any of you that, unless you forgot they even existed. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Leave some comments. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot more of these vlogs, and they'll probably be way more scripted. So I know, so I'm not just coming off the top of my head with what I have to say. So look forward to that. Promise quality's just gonna be on the up and up. I'm just getting back into this. I haven't done this since like Money in the Bank, back when John Cena won the title for the 15th freaking time. And that's when Bray Wyatt should have won. And I'll try to remember to throw an annotation up so you can check out that vlog if you'd like. But thanks, guys. This is Warehouse out. Oh, by the way, I've got an album. I was gonna release an album coming up pretty soon. I was gonna call it the Dreamiverse, but I'm gonna have to push that back because I've got another album that I've had in the back of my mind for quite some time. My very first album I made when I was 15 was The Production, and then when I was around 20 years old, about 5 years ago, I made The Destruction. If you haven't heard of The Destruction, you have got to go check that out, like big time. But the reason I got to push back the Dreamiverse, which will be coming out eventually, it'll probably end up coming out around the end of 2015. Expect the Corruption. That's my album that I'm gonna be putting out. And the Destruction predicted everything that we're seeing now with government corruption. But the album, The Corruption itself, is the culmination of what I predicted and all that came true. This is going to be the exposing of the bullshit. You ain't getting away with this, Illuminati. I can tell you're struggling. You're throwing out all your little power moves, and it's not because you know you can take over. It's because you're shivering in your goddamn boots. And you ain't gonna beat the American people. We are one. I'm not anonymous. But we are Legion, and we do not forget. I'll tell you that much. And you underestimate the power of my generation. I'll tell you that much. And if you think that you're gonna get the internet completely, you think you're gonna kill the internet, kill switch the internet like you tried to on March 3rd? Yeah. Just in case anybody doesn't know, on March 3rd I was checking all type of sites, and it was breaking news caliber headline after breaking news caliber headline coming out. I don't know if they were false flags or what, but I saw everything from volcanoes to World War III starting to nuclear threat warnings to this to that to the Netanyahu speech. From every point of view, everybody has some radical point of view, but it all goes for their agenda to move towards the New World Order. And more people need to spread this awareness. When I try to spread the awareness, people look at me like I'm psychotic. My own family wants to put me in an insane asylum right now because of what I know and because I'm speaking out about this. And I guarantee you there's probably going to be comments in this if any of the Democrats, which is just another word for hired idiots that Obama has, that because he just needs a population of people that support him. Ask any of them people, what has Obama done for us? If they're going to say, oh, he helped out with immigration, I'll tell you what's up with the immigration thing. You think immigration, opening the borders, and you think, okay, Mexicans can come in. That's not what it means. Anybody in the entire world can travel to Mexico and then just waltz right into the United States. Who's to say that ISIS doesn't just walk right through that border? That's all I'm saying. and I can prove that there's disinformation agents out there to get people like me, because you're probably going to see comments below that are going to demonize me, because they're going to definitely start demonizing me, because I just recently decided to speak out about this. And I have to tell you guys, if I happen to vanish within the next like month or even a year or even 2 or even 10, because I'm not going to die unless I get assassinated. If I die, it means I got killed. It means I got assassinated by the United States government if I were to die, because I am not going to sit down and let my country suffer when I could speak out against some of this crap. I'm going to make another video elaborating more on that, because I know this is a pro wrestling video, but it seems like this is a way more important thing than anything. All that being said, I'm excited. I can't wait for Bray Wyatt versus the Undertaker. Okay, what? Okay. Alright, thanks guys. If you like this video, please hit like. Please subscribe. I only have like 180 followers. It would really help if I got more. So, yeah, God bless you all, and I'll be here, and I'll be releasing more videos more often, I promise. Sorry I've been very inactive lately, but that's about to change. Thank you, and you guys have a good one.